What up, guys? Welcome to my reaction series. Today we're talking about modern women and vanity sizing. So as you guys know, we've just gotten fatter, and that's the truth. The average American woman weighs 170 pounds and is a size 16. Let that sink in for a second. Wow. What have clothing companies done to keep women buying more clothing without hurting their egos? They've created vanity sizing. Vanity sizing is when clothing companies label clothes smaller than their actual measurements. So let's take a look at a couple women complaining about vanity sizing.
I saw a girl in here the other day post about vanity sizing, and we need to have a chat about this. If you don't know what vanity sizing is, it's basically when clothing companies and brands will take a size and make it bigger than it actually is, so people will think they're smaller than they are. Like if a girl's normally a medium and she's never fit into a small in her life, and suddenly she goes to a store and fits in a small, she's like, oh my god, I fit into a small, and it's like this great thing. We all know Abercrombie has had a major rebrand ever since their old CEO was like super homophobic and fatphobic and like never wanted
I miss him. Sounds like a great guy.
Bigger people to wear their clothes. Now everyone wears Abercrombie. They have like super size inclusive everything. I love their stuff. It's amazing quality. However, they have some of the worst vanity sizing I have ever experienced. I'm not a big person, but I have never in my life been an extra small in bottoms just because I go to the gym and I have a really muscular butt and legs, so they're just bigger. They don't fit in an extra small. I bought a skirt from Abercrombie a few weeks ago and the small was enormous on me, like literally falling off me. So I would have had to go to an extra small. Also, I love their jeans. However, I fit a size 2 in their jeans. I'm normally like a size 4. A size 2 would be like really tight on me, especially like my butt and legs. But in Abercrombie, a size 2 is even a little bit big on my waist, which is crazy. So if you ever wonder why you're a different size at every single store you go to, it's because of vanity sizing.
Yeah, that's so true. Oh my gosh, that's so true. And the older the store is marketed to, the worse it is. White House Black Market is one that definitely does it because they sell really high-end clothing to like older women. And I'll tell you what, I feel skinny in those sizes. I see why it kind of does work because you're like, oh, I'm so skinny, everything's so big. And then you go to like a clothing store that's for younger women and you're like, oh, dang it, I'm obese, you know? So it depends on the age of their clientele. Let's face it, our generation is in a testosterone crisis thanks to modern lifestyle, poor diet, and environmental toxins. Low testosterone can sabotage your health and vitality. Reclaim your edge and bring your levels back to where they belong so you can live stronger, healthier, and with purpose. That's where Man's Edge from Neutronics Labs comes in. The powerful formula combines 4 clinically proven ingredients: fenugreek, IGF-1, NO2, and Tongkat Ali to ignite your body's own testosterone factory. Studies show fenugreek, along with IGF-1 and other clinically backed ingredients in Man's Edge, can help boost your testosterone up by 46%. Plus, Man's Edge patented liposome delivery has up to 98% absorption, far better than your typical powders or pills. So, you can actually feel the difference. Right now, you can save 50% on all orders when you auto ship and use my code PEARL. Get the edge today and don't settle for anything less. Visit getmansedge.com and reclaim your vitality today.
Vanity sizing is insane. I've lost 80 pounds over the last year and a half. And before that, like growing up, pretty much my entire life, I was small. I weigh pretty much the same, probably a little bit more than I did like in high school, whatever, but like measurements wise, I should be bigger because I am a woman now. I was a child then. But can you please explain to me why I'm wearing smaller size clothing than I did then? In high school, I was a medium, sometimes small, and my jeans, I was a 4. I don't remember ever being smaller than a 4. Like, I remember I had friends that were smaller than me, and, like, if I would be at their houses and I forgot jeans or whatever, like, oh, you can borrow jeans, their size, like, 2 jeans, whatever, they were not going over my hips. Now, why am I buying size 2 jeans that are big on me? And this is not some, like, woe is me, I'm so tiny, but, like, what are the girls doing that are actually smaller than me? Because I'm not like tiny. Like I love what I look like, whatever. Like I'm not trying, but like I'm not like I have muscle. I do. So it's like what, and I have hips. Like, so what are the people doing that are like a true extra small? Because why am I walking into stores and like trying on a size small skirt, whatever, and it's gaping on me? Why am I buying a size 4 skirt and having to get it taken in like 8 fucking inches? Okay, eight's a bit dramatic, but I don't understand, and it's messing with my body dysmorphia so much because I'm like, damn, am I like too fucking tiny? Like, I don't know.
And then you don't know what dress size you actually are, because it's like God only knows, you know, like what is my actual dress size if I go to 3 different stores and have 3 different sizes?
I'm just confused because there's a pair of jeans that I have that I wear now that are vintage Levi's that I got in high school, or like right out of high school, when I was like probably a little bit smaller than I am now, but they fit me great, and they're like, I don't know, maybe they're a 4, and that's what I feel like I should be. But then every time I order a pair of jeans that are that now, they're like gaping on me, and I'm genuinely just so confused. Because if I lost muscle, like if I was any smaller at all, like I don't know what I would do. I don't know. I'm honestly very interested. Like, if you work in the clothing industry, what's the answer to this?
Okay, let's see what they say. I'm a 2 or a 4 now. I have a size 10 suit from 2000. Oh my gosh. The world has gotten bigger. Instead of just making bigger sizes, company just decided to keep the same sizing chart but make the measurements bigger. Yes, I go to Lulu and I try on size 4 leggings, but they're too tight. And at AE, I can't fit in it until it's 000. I know. The world is just never honest with us, ever. They can't just say, you're fat. XXXL, lady.
Vanity sizing has gotten completely out of control. I'm a 4. I'm a pretty consistent 4. And I'm not going to even name the brand because it doesn't really matter. But I tried this on in the store. And based on when I tried on the 4, it was ginormous. I knew if I wanted this in my size, I needed to go down at least 2 sizes. So I ordered a 0. They're huge. Like, I would need probably still 2 sizes down, which doesn't exist. So then that means, what are the girls who are size 2 going to
Yeah, I know. We get punished for doing the right thing, right? And she's smaller than me, but it's so interesting. We always applaud people that lose weight. And I can say this as someone who's like lost weight since I was younger. The people we should be applauding are the people that never gained it. They're better than us. Do you know what I mean? Like, and they're punishing, the world's punishing the women that do the right thing. It's so unfortunate.
What are the, like, true size 0 and 00 girls gonna wear? Like, brands need to make clothes in correct sizing. There should be a standard. So hard, I think, for women when sizing is so inconsistent. You could be one size at one store and one size at another store. I guess all the more reason, like, don't get caught up in what size you wear. But it's also really frustrating, especially when you're ordering stuff and then it doesn't fit and you either have to like send it back and then repay for shipping and all of this. Like, I don't know. It's just too much. Like, brands, get it together. But I also want to say that's why I come on here and I typically always share what size I got, especially if I'm looking to buy a piece of clothing from a brand I've never bought from before. I will look it up on TikTok and I will like scroll through videos and nobody says what size they got. And people are just looking for help, especially if you're trying to shop a brand you've never shopped before. Like, sharing sizes and maybe your particular measurements is just going to help somebody else try to find the correct size. Just because there's
skinny women losing once again because the world just caters to fat women.
Actually,
All right, now let's see this one.
I do want to talk about women's clothing sizes. In the video where this comment is from, I'm trying on a dress at Aritzia, and the first one that was a little bit big on me was an extra small, so I went to an extra, extra small. But I think that this is so important because there has been a lot of conversation about vanity sizes, and sizes are bigger now. Petite girls or skinny girls or whatever get shit on for saying that nothing fits them, and everyone's like, oh, boo-hoo, whatever, you know? I'm sorry. There is no reason for me to fit an extra small or an extra, extra small. I'm like average height. I'm about 5'5". Even just height alone, that is crazy. Like, there are lots of adult women who are 5 feet. My mom is like 5'1" or something. I feel like some places really have been making their clothes bigger. Like, why can't we just have
They do.
a whole range?
They have absolutely done this. All right, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you're a woman, let me know if your sizing has gone up or down over the years, if you've been a consistent weight. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you like the video on your way out and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.